Hi everyone, I'm back. I wanted to do another sit down video for the February upload. I am trying to challenge myself to upload once a month. I'm thinking next month I'm going to do a vlog, and hopefully as I get more comfortable, I try and do maybe twice a month, but we're going to just, slow and steady. So for this video, I wanted to talk about some truths, reminders. Don't know really what to title this video just yet. I just feel like there's a lot of things that go unsaid in the tech community that some people just aren't aware about, don't know. And some of these things I would have never known had I not found out myself or through colleagues and friends. So I decided to just make a video about it because I feel like some of these I don't hear that many people talk about. And some of them are just like things that came to mind in regards to just like my situation or where I'm at in life right now. So yeah, hopefully it makes sense and you're able to take something away from this video. But yeah, let's get started. The first one I have is a little bit of a reminder, really just reminding you to work to live, don't live to work. The way I see it, I'm super grateful for the job that I have right now, especially with so many just things happening in the world and within corporate America, and just there's so many things. So super grateful, but at the end of the day, PTO to me means prepare the others. Do not hit me up if I'm on PTO. The email can wait. If it's 8 p.m., it can wait. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's very easy for some of us early in our career to just like dive full force and want to give so much that we like end up draining ourselves. So I think you need to find just a healthy balance. I'm not saying ignore, emergencies that involve your projects or, any deliverables, but definitely, stand up for yourself and find a balance, because it can be so easy to just completely devote yourself to work and forget about your personal life. The second one is I have zero idea on whether or not I want to climb the corporate ladder. In retrospect, hear me out. It sounds like a great idea, right? But I don't know if that sounds fun. I just don't think it sounds fun. I'm so sorry. I feel like, especially even working in incident management, I would see how much on their like day-to-day life. No. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. And who knows, maybe one day, 5 years from now, I will be. And I will want to climb the corporate ladder. But as of right now, the only ladder I will climb is the Jacob's ladder. Quote me on that, because no, not anytime soon. Double it and give it to the next person. The third one I have on here is dealing with burnout or burn down. I personally don't have any burnout advice, but I think just to insert my 2 cents is, speak with your manager, speak with your team. Don't feel like just because it was assigned to you, you need to do this or else. Like there's always, some flexibility, or at least there should be. So I would say, talk to your team, talk to your manager, because you shouldn't be feeling extremely burned out to the point that you're just like, can't even function. So that's my 2 cents on that. But burn down, I do have some advice on that, because I don't know if it's right now because I'm so early in my career, but I do feel like sometimes I have been feeling under challenged at work, which is why I feel like involving myself in different organizations outside of work or even within work, whether it's through ERGs. And I think my next one is about that. But I would definitely say to diversify, whether it is in projects outside of work or even within work. For example, I help out with a golf tournament that is held annually. for the company that I work for, and that's so much fun. I get to do outreach to local businesses to, you know, just donate any tickets or any like gift cards and stuff like that to raffle at our auction. So just things like that. When work's not busy, I always have something to like kind of lean on. So highly recommend you do that. Next one I have on here is about failure/rejection. I think this topic's pretty interesting just because I remember like a couple summers ago, I failed a certification exam. I was crushed. My confidence crumbled, okay, crumbled. So all in all, to say that it wasn't until I actually, you know, went for a certification where I saw my skill set aligning better with, was when I saw way better results. Maybe that security certification just was not for me, and maybe I just needed more time. Who knows? Maybe I still can pass it if I tried it sometime in the future, but it wasn't meant to be, and that's okay. Now I have a new certification, which I did pass, so kudos to me. It may suck in the moment, but everything works out for a reason. So that's just a little reminder that if you do fail something once or you're rejected from a certain job the first time, just try again. Just try again. And I know that's sometimes hard for me to even understand myself because it sucks in the moment, but you can always try again. So that's all that really matters. And I know I touched on this a little bit like two statements ago, but ERGs, those are the best way to meet other like-minded individuals. So definitely join your employee resource groups. Cannot stress that enough. I've met some amazing people through them that I still talk to this day, grab lunch or dinner with. So highly recommend, because like I said, you can also join leadership opportunities through ERGs. So if you're going through a funk and you're just like, okay, I feel like I'm, you know, burning down, join an ERG, you know, volunteer more. So highly recommend that. Also, ask questions, do your research, and do your best to prepare, but do not stress over terminology. Like if I had $1 for every time I Googled a new term or a new concept, I'd be rich. I'd be rich, okay? And that's fine, 100%. They don't expect you to know everything straight out, like, you know, on day one. So don't beat yourself up about it too much. Just make sure you ask questions and, you know, stay prepared. The next one I have on here is go to conferences. I cannot stress this enough. Go to conferences. They reignite your spark like no other. When I tell you, anytime I'm just like in a funk, if a conference is coming up, oh, my energy levels through the roof. Through the roof. And I think it's just because of the people. I think of the people, the experiences, the environment. There's always fun events where there's food and activities. You can always get free tickets through your employer sometimes, so don't forget to just ask for that. Don't be afraid to ask. They're so much fun, and they're the best way to connect with other people, find mentors, make a friend, and then you can just keep going to the conference every single year, and it's like the best thing ever. And usually they're always in a new city, so it's an excuse to also travel. That's all I gotta say. This one may only apply to my Latinas that are watching this, but I am curious, if you speak Spanish, what do you tell your parents that you do for work? Yeah, because silence is typically my response. I have no idea how to tell my family what I do for work. Like obviously right now I'm doing product management. Have no idea how to explain that to them. But I am going to ask ChatGPT how to explain that to your parents in Spanish. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's read it together what ChatGPT wrote for us to tell our parents what we do as a product manager, but in Spanish. Soy como el puente entre los clientes, los ingenieros y el negocio. Mi trabajo es asegurarme de que el producto que estamos creando realmente resuelva un problema y funcione bien. Escucho a los usuarios Trabajo con el equipo técnico para construirlo y me aseguro de que el producto tenga éxito en el mercado. Period. Period. And the example, super cute. Imagínate que estamos construyendo un carro. Yo no soy el mecánico, ingenieros, ni el que lo vende, marketing, pero soy el quien decide qué características debe tener el carro, cómo debe que mejorar y me aseguro de que el equipo lo haga bien y a tiempo. Period. I love that. I don't know why I struggle explaining to my parents what I do. To this day, if you ask my mom what I do, she's probably just like, trabaja en la computadora, trabaja en casa. That's her explanation. Nothing else. Nothing else. And honestly, I don't blame her. I don't even know what I do myself some days. This one's not really a truth, but just a reminder. Always ask for more money, okay? Double the sign-on. Ask for a moving stipend. Ask for tuition reimbursement. Something has to give, okay? So definitely don't be afraid to just ask. What my mentor always said is, shoot for the stars and you might land on the moon. So go big or go home is the motto with that from what I've learned. And another thing, this one's not really a reminder, just kind of like a truth, I guess, is that I didn't realize how many layoffs happen in tech. Nobody told me this. Nobody told me how many layoffs there were. And it's actually scary, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not sure if it's just because of the time that we're currently in, things are looking really rough in the world. But I feel like there's been so many layoffs with so many corporate companies. So many other friends that I know that work at different companies have talked about like restructuring going on, more layoffs. So it's just a little bit of a con, I will say, because it is very scary to always feel like you're on your toes per se, especially currently. I feel like the first year, second year of my job, I never really worried about that, but now I do. So, okay, and that's a wrap. I definitely have a few more reminders / perspectives, truths, whatever you want to call it. I still have no idea what I'm going to title this video, but yeah, I feel like I might just leave these for another video just because it is getting a little lengthy because I love to yap. So let me know if you actually want the part 2, and I'll probably do that next month. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Hope that I gave you a little bit of insight and, just subtle reminders as you're transitioning to your full-time role or looking for a job. Just keep those things in mind. That's all I have to say. Bye.